to me, the hardest thing about filming is actually going out to film. So recently I bought my very first camera, the Sony ZV-E1 here, to teach myself how to make videos, to learn how to film, and then also document the process a little bit here on YouTube for you guys. But here's the thing. I really struggle to know what to do once I get out here on location, and it freaking sucks. You see, because before I even got the camera, it's like I had all these ideas in my head of what I was gonna do, how I was gonna film it, how I was gonna capture it, and it all looked and seemed so clear in my mind. But since getting the gear, honestly, I find myself sitting up late at night, scrolling on YouTube, video after video, just looking and searching for ideas and some type of inspiration. And usually I just end up feeling a little bit intimidated by what I see, if I'm going to be honest. And you know, somewhere along that way, I lost sight of why I even got the camera in the first place, which is to freaking learn. And sitting here on YouTube for 15 hours straight doesn't help me learn much. But I am proud of myself because last night I decided to just get out of the house, go out and get some type of footage, Jay. I had literally no idea what I was going to film. All I know is I needed to get in the car and just start. As I was driving around, I was thinking it would be awesome to go to the beach because the sun was still bright, but I knew that it was due to set in the next like 1 to 2 hours. And so after about half an hour of driving, I ended up down here, this old little boat ramp. It's got an old little jetty down in the water as well, which is beautiful for taking photos. I've been down here a few times before in the past. So I knew by coming here, I would at least be able to get something because I had some idea of the location at least. But how's this? Once I got here, I sat in the car literally for 20 minutes, just freaking overthinking it again. What should I be shooting? What is this supposed to look like? Make sure you expose everything properly. This is going on YouTube. It has to look good. What lenses are you going to use? And to be honest, I was just feeling quite overwhelmed by this point, feeling intimidated again, and maybe like I shouldn't be out here doing this. Maybe this isn't for me. As I was sitting there holding the lenses and just figuring out what I was going to do, I was like, Jay, just get out and start taking footage. So off I went. And first off, getting out of the car, I really wanted to go down and check out the old jetty ruins in the water because I knew that that was going to be probably the best point of interest. And getting down there, man, the sky was just starting to light up. I could see some really great potentials for a perfect sunset. But I was so preoccupied in trying to get these certain angles and these certain shots and get myself in the frame doing things. And there was a few things I really had in mind that I wanted to get whilst I was out, but I just had no idea really how to do it because every time I tried, it just wasn't the right angle. It wasn't the right lens. It wasn't the right composition. It just, and again, I was just starting to get a little bit overwhelmed. So after 15 minutes of getting frustrated with myself, I was just like, mate, go for a walk, see what else is around. You never know what you're going to come across. So I went for a bit of a walk and I was looking at a few different things and nothing was really quite captivating me until I got down to the boat ramp and I saw people starting to bring their boats in. It was getting late. The color in the sky was starting to really get beautifully vibrant. I was able to capture these really nice shots of a few boats coming in and people walking back with their fishing rods off the pier. Things were really starting to shape up for me here. So I made my way back down to the beach and saw the most beautiful sunset starting to develop. I mean, the rich oranges and yellows and purples just bouncing off each other and coming back off the water. And because it was so beautiful, there was really quite a few people out here just here to witness it. One of those moments where people come and park their cars and walk their dogs and just sit there because it's gorgeous. Even though there was all this beautiful color happening in the sky, I was still getting very caught up in having to get the perfect shots, having to get these different angles, having to get footage that I could color grade a certain way to put up on YouTube to make me look good. I just kept losing sight of what I was there to do. But because the colors in the sky were just getting so rich and vibrant and freaking amazing, they were just absolutely freaking stunning, as you can see by the footage. It made me realize that all this time I've been out here trying to create moments, trying to create things that look good when the entire time there's this awesome moment happening right in front of me. And that's what I'm here to capture. So it was hard, but I had to admit I was wrong and completely change my approach. I stopped trying to make everything so perfect and just started focusing on capturing the best I could what was happening right in front of me to give the best representation of it. And I just had fun with it. I met this really fun dude down at the jetty taking photos. Let's call him Mr. Miyagi. But he was a legend. He got some really, really fantastic shots down there as well. And just like him, I was shooting whatever caught my eye, wherever the light was bouncing best off the water, just focusing on learning composition, learning to expose the image properly, especially for S-Log, which I'm still very green in. But at the end of it all, I just found myself standing there in awe of this beautiful moment that was happening. And I felt so privileged that I was able to stand there and capture that in real time with this awesome beast of a camera. And the fact that I was able to get myself off my butt from procrastination and just come out and try something, just come out and shoot something, I was able to get those beautiful images. And this is where the massive lesson was for me. I can sit here and look for ideas. I can plan everything. I can have shot lists. I can write down and draw things in detail of what I want things to look like. When the reality really is, I'm a beginner. I'm not supposed to have it all figured out yet. I need to go out and shoot everything. What looks good, what doesn't look good, what works, what I like, what I don't like, how to get certain angles that I can see in my mind. But just getting out here last night and allowing myself to have that creative freedom to just express myself in the moment as it was happening was such a nice relief, and it felt absolutely amazing. And the best part of it is, I didn't learn it from a YouTube video and did it myself. And so this is my encouragement to you today. Find your creative freedom and allow yourself to go out and express it. Stop looking for other people to be able to express it for you. Go out and have a go, because you know what? You're actually allowed to have fun things in life and enjoy them. Filming, photography, back waxing, I don't know, whatever it is you're into, just freaking enjoy yourself and be creative about it. Get out there and have some freaking fun with it. Anyway, I think I've ranted enough. If you want to see what happened to me filming my very first video with my camera, have a look up here. But don't laugh. Otherwise, I'm going to get the kids from school. I'll catch you next time.